Hello, guys and gals, me Mutahar, and ladies and gentlemen, it's a fine morning today, but you know what even makes it better? Is coming across some weird, creepy mods. Now, if you ever played a game called Skyrim, I know there's probably 4 or 5 people in the audience that have. On Steam, you can go on the workshop and find some pretty kick-ass mods, and I came across one that's a little too wild, alright? So this is called the Helgen Imperial Hold. I don't really know the pronunciations, but it's got 4 stars, man, so it's got 42 ratings. Shit pretty wild. Of course, you can see it's got a bunch of categories tossed into it. It's an entire hold. Now, you might be wondering, Muda, why is this video worthy? Why are you telling me about this? Oh, let's go down to the description. The Elder Scrolls rated M for mature. By subscribing, you agree that you're 18 years older? Older. Okay, yeah, alright. I am 18 or older. Parental controls on Steam, learn how. How nice and thoughtful of them to tell you, right? They tell you that there's a location, there's standalone companions, marryable and set to essential, stonable armor, standalone armor. 416 megs of free space and a defocusing camera indeed. Let's read this. I appreciate your positive ratings. In the days before my mother died, she had said that my sister was responsible for her medical and that it was my sister that had retrieved a lawyer to make out a will. Then on 416, my sitter BD, my sister sent my mother to a health facilities to regulate her breathing. They said she would be back in a few days. My sister had come down from I assume that's California, on 416 to see her, and about the 17th or 18th my mom had given us the will and had left the estate to me. In the days before my sister had sent my mother into the facilities, 2 health workers had come to the house and brought my mother morphine. They said it was to help her breathing. They gave it to her by mouth. My mother said it didn't help. I saw my every other day she was there, but never saw my sister. They had set a time for me to visit from 1 to 3, only me and my sister didn't get along. She had abused me as a... This story is moving at fucking Mach 10, let me tell you. She abused me as a child, so there was always animosity towards her. I gave them their space. My mother had said she wanted to go home and that they wouldn't let her go, but what she really meant was my sister wouldn't let her go. On 4/21/2019 was the last time I saw my mother alive. She was drugged up and sleeping with her mouth open. I called 3 times that night or 2 more in the morning with no response. My sister had been staying there with her, but had never picked up or called me back. Whew, okay, this is getting intense. When I got there at 1 o'clock, I was met by officers, and they proceeded to tell me that my mother had died at 12 o'clock on 4/22/2019. They escorted to see my mom and frisked in front of my mother, bawling my eyes out. To the health workers, keep asking me if I was okay to drive, and trying to get me to drink water from a pitcher that was in a room I declined with snot coming down my nose. Looking at them, the 2 female health workers were smirking to me. The 3 officers standing behind them weren't. I was then escorted out. Later, stirred to thing about the 2 health workers smirking at me while they look like LGB, same as my sister, keep offering me the water, and then I thought about the will, and how it said that my sister would get the estate if something happened to me, and then it dawned on me. They put the morphine in the water in hopes I would drink it and crash on the way home, thus guaranteeing my sister the estate. I believe they overdosed my mom with morphine after my sister was cut from the will by putting it in her water, went asleep, dropped it in her mouth, killing her before I even got there. No shorting of motive. My mom didn't like the fact that my sister was a lesbian, plus the fact that my mother threw her out of the house, sending her to go live with the father, plus she was an atheist. I'm not only an atheist. But not only an atheist, she would break crosses and say things like she would get power from Satan by doing that. Plus, Mai was a bit of a racist. My sister girlfriend is, oh my god. Plus the fact my mom knew she was hacking my PC for years. Plus the fact in the will she wanted to be cremated just to easy to get away with it. I do believe my sister killed my mom and other 2 female health workers helped her do it. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, I shouldn't even be laughing. It's a fucked up scenario. So, ladies and gentlemen, this immediately brought me back to the brain dead shit. But yeah, if you really want to get into how wild this scenario is, we have come across a Skyrim mod that's pretty decent, actually. We'll actually play a bit of it. We've come across a Skyrim mod that has the backstory of a fucking potential murder situation. I mean, he literally accused healthcare workers of murder. A sister. This is wild. Now, it's got about 13 or 14 comments. I'm going to show you a couple of these just for the sake of it. So one of them is hacker, child abuse, slanderer, stalker, con artist, pervert. Pretty strong words. The other one can be critical vulnerability in Cred SSP allows remote code execution on servers through MSRDP video. All right, a little bit of a virus investigation. I mean, I don't know if this video can classify as haunted gaming, but I know that just from that statement, it's a bit of a virus investigation. I love how it's like she's using slander to incriminate to take the focus off herself. She's exhibiting signs of a serial killer. She's been stalking me for years via the internet, hacking my PC and security cam and phone. She's using other as a forerunner, slandering me at the same time to make them act. Now I need your help to bring my sister to justice and the 2 other girls that set my mother up and killed her. I have not rebuilt your city. Have I not given the desire of your heart? Happy Mother's Day. What the fuck? God, I actually despise Skyrim as a PC port. Like, this is without a doubt one of the worst PC ports of all time, but this isn't about that, okay? So here we've got, like, the world. I'm sorry if there's any possible lag that occurs just because of any recording setup. It's a definite bitch to work with. But here's the area. If you go to the map section of the game, you can see that there's 2 mice on my screen. I hate this port. But you can see that I'm at the Helgen Imperial Hold, right? So let's just get down to business and see what we've got. So I'm not exactly known for having some crazy weapons. I do have a little dog here called Savror. I've got a little Dong Force action here. All right, God bless, God bless. Little Talos statue. I think this is using some like expansion material, if I'm not mistaken. But it's like a full area, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So let's go into like the Helgen Hold Keep area and try to figure out what's exactly like at stake in this situation. Are we gonna find like the murderous sister, the 2 healthcare workers? I mean, without a doubt, it's I don't know what's going on. It's a weird mod. Did it crash? Oh, thank God it didn't crash. Okay, I almost thought it crashed. Okay, it's laggy as hell. God damn. So here we've got, I think, like a little infirmary action.
Yes.
And then these guards are just like, need something? Not really, boss. Not really. I don't know if I can like steal anything. That would like absolutely, that would like screw me. But it's got like, you know, doors that open on their own. Helgen Guard. Yeah, this is just like a barracks area, man. So it's just like a little barracks section.
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And I believe this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, this might actually just... No, this is entirely new. This is like completely new sections of the game, or completely redone areas. So it's like a full-on Helgen, and I think it's rebuilt. Then again, I've never actually been to this area, aside from the introduction to the game. So, I mean, I guess I wouldn't really know all that much. Where's the companion, though? You gotta find the companion, man. Gotta find your companions in this section, maybe. What is this?
What do you need?
Shinty?
Need something?
Oh God, dude, Shinty looking kind of N64 a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. House 1, and then you've got. Oh, I guess we'll go into like House 1 and figure this shit out. Let's go see what's behind door numero uno. Okay, I guess the food just dips on its own. Is this Ted? Hey, Ted.
I'm not gonna warn you.
You're not supposed to be.
Am I not? Oh shit! I broke into Ted's house. Fuck. Well, that ain't good. Oh, it's Monra?
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm not breaking into his house. I guess technically I am. So nothing behind this door either. It doesn't seem like this. I just want to find the assistant. I just want to find like the new companion that you can actually marry. Maybe it was Shinty the whole time. I'm not even sure. Velode and Ingrid's family house. Cool, cool. Open cozy. Ooh, I want to go into the cozy section of the map. Oh, okay. Ooh, graphical bugs, man. God, it's got like an ominous, like creepypasta-esque fog that just popped in. That's always the best. You know, if this is like the evolution of haunted gaming, then I'm a happy boy for it, because that's where it needs to be. Okay, this is just levitating horses, patrol horse. That's an angry horse. Can I ride the angry horse? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I can ride the angry-looking horse, and I can get stuck in the area. Okay, get off. Get off. Nope, nothing here. What is in here? Tower dorm. Okay, so it's like a dorm. They got like a farm section over here, so it's like a full livable area, actually. I wonder if you can, like, purchase property and just live here. I would actually like to live in this area. Elder's house. Cool, cool. So, again, nothing in relation to the story is actually happening here. I don't really see anything new tossed in.
Good afternoon.
I don't see the 2 medical workers, and I sure as hell don't see the story. So I'm just going to go out on a limb and say there's nothing in this that correlates. And if it does, I'm going to have to play it just a bit more. But yeah, what the fuck? All right, you know what? This is more buggier than your average Bethesda game. I'll back out of this yeah, this is the Skyrim mod. No correlation at all to the story we've read, but then again, did I expect it? Probably not. And ladies and gentlemen, that was quite indeed one of the creepiest mods that I've looked at. I don't know if I can really put it that way, but it started off as a story that devolved into murder, Satanism, and inverted crosses, and racism, and just God knows everything wrong in the book. I don't know why the story had to be introduced. The mod itself looked like a pretty decent place to stay, but then again, I don't know. Maybe I've installed some weird latent malware into my system, and I have no clue. But that is the tale of one of the weirdest mods. I almost feel like this person, if I played more, they might have actually imported their own mother as a companion character into it. That would be actually kind of cute or whatever, but I'm more interested in the story behind it, so I'd actually want to like get a follow-up to the situation. Actually super intriguing mod. Again, it's one of the few times I come across, in fact, I think it's the only fucking time I've come across a game mod with such an elaborate backstory to it. So yeah, justice for my boy. He was almost killed in a car crash by being drugged. He got drugged with morphine apparently, dude. That needs to be investigated. I'm just going to put that one out there. But I think I've taken up too much of your time. I'm going to back out and go somewhere else. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. This is me, Mutahar, and I am out.